Stories made up entirely on the spot. You're watching Random Stories of Nonsense.
Ahoy, matey. You got yourself some biscuits on that ship of yours? Said the old Captain Sailor from the docks. I be starving, you see, and I need me some biscuits. The young men on the ship called down to the old sailor saying, "We ain't got no biscuits, man. We're a true sailing crew." And the old man said, "But all I really need is about 1.5 biscuits and I'll be just fine." And the sailor said, "I told you, old man, we ain't got no biscuits. Now get yourself out of here and go climb on top of a building and have yourself some lunch, you big buffoon." And the old man said, "I just told you, boy, that I don't have any food to eat." And this argument went on for a long time until the Coast Guard stopped by and said, "All right, what's the problem here, guys? Why can't we resolve this? This has gone on too long." The old man turned to the Coast Guard and said, "I'm just looking for some biscuits." The Coast Guard said, "Well, I've got a biscuit right here." And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a toucan. He's like, it's an exotic bird, sorry, I let it fly away. And he's like, "It's in the other pocket." And he pulls out a droplet. He's like, "Gosh, my pockets are wet." And he just waddled the droplet off his fingers. He's like, "I know I have a biscuit around here somewhere." And he gave himself a think. And he said, "Where did I put that biscuit?" He was such an idiot. The old man looked at him and said, "Coast Guard man, it's on your head." He tried to say it quietly so as not to embarrass in front of all the boys. And the Coast Guard said, "Ugh, that's where I put it." He went like that, and he gave it to the old man. The old man said, "Because you've given me this biscuit, Coast Guard man, I in turn will reward you with mountains of eagles and lava pits filled with the goldest of gold coins." And he bit into the biscuit. And the Coast Guard was like, I'm grateful that you are offering me this, but I don't really need eagles. And that's a lot of eagles to fill a mountain. And 2, if you put those gold coins in a lava pit, you melted them and I can't access them anymore. And the old man looked at him and said, "What? I thought I was keeping them for something important like this." And the Coast Guard's like, "Yeah, lava melts metal, and gold's a metal. It also pretty much burns anything. So whatever you put in a lava pit, it's not gonna keep anything for later." And the old man's like, "Will you hold this biscuit for me? I got somewhere I gotta go." And he bolted off. He was a fast guy. He ran probably 70, 80, 90 miles an hour at that age. And he just, like Speedy Gonzales or Sonic the Hedgehog. And he ran until he got to the lava pit that he put him in. He looked down and he's like, "Oh gosh, the Coast Guard was right. All my gold that I was gonna give away is melted." So he dove into the lava pit and he started picking them out and putting them on the side of the pit. Finally, after hours and hours of doing this, he finally took them out and he's like, "Gosh, they're all kind of melty and like awkward looking. They aren't as crisp as I remember them." And he's like, "Gosh, dang it. And I'm gonna have to smelt them and reform them, make them look all nice so I can give them away." Well, when he finally got all the gold out, the Coast Guard caught up to him and said, "You ran away before I could give you the rest of the biscuit." And the old man said, "Oh, that's very kind of you. I'll offer you Twinkies galore and stop," the Coast Guard said. You don't have to give me anything. how did you get those gold pieces out of that lava pit? And how did you run up to 100 miles an hour? Are you a special human? And the guy's like, does making me run faster than cars on the freeway or being able to survive in lava to grab stuff make me special? And the Coast Guard's like, yeah, that's like incredibly special that you can do those things. What else can you do? And it's like, okay, if that's special, then maybe I can fly being special too. Can no one else do that? And at that moment, flew into the air and sped away. The Coast Guard was left there standing, dumbfounded, with all this gold that looked like crap. He's like, this is gold and it's valuable, but it just looks melted. He's like, well, I guess I'll take it, because I owe that old super guy a blessing. So he took the gold, bought himself a hamster, and then a massive mansion ranch to go with that little hamster that he bought, because he wanted to give it a real good home.